This conference will now be recorded.
Now, so in today's session, we are going to discuss about the Force.com platform. So what exactly the Force.com platform? What is the use? What we can do with the help of this Force.com platform? And why should we go for this Force.com platform? In which scenarios? In which situations we can go with Force.com platform? And how to implement the code by using Force.com platform, and what are the various programming languages offered by Force.com platform? We'll see practically today here. Now, so that already you know that in our initial concepts of Salesforce CRM that already we have discussed, Salesforce is offering 3 classifications of services. Salesforce offers 3 classifications of services. First one, SaaS. Second one, PaaS. Third one, infrastructure. These are the 3 classifications of services offered by Salesforce by default. So each and every feature they have exposed to you as a service. When you observe all these 3 classifications of services, the last 3 characters are same: as a service, as a service, as a service. Each and every feature has been exposed to you as a service. That means we can take it on rental basis. If it is a product, we need to buy, so that we have to do some investment. If it is a service, we can take it on rent. So rental amount is very, very small. So how long time you want to continue to use, till that time we can pay the rental amount. If you don't want to use that, stop payment that, and they won't provide that service to you. So that means what? Salesforce is offering so many ready-made features to you, okay, on rental basis, so that these features are not installable. These are cloud features which has been given by Salesforce to you by default, which we can able to access over the internet by paying the rental amount to the vendor. So as part of this is SaaS, nothing but software as a service. That means Salesforce is providing some ready-made software to you on rental basis, which is called as Salesforce CRM. Salesforce is offering a ready-made application to you on rental basis that is called as Salesforce CRM application, which is used to store your customers' information, your existing customers' information, or the new customers' information. All the customers' information we can able to place in one place by using this Salesforce CRM application. So in order to automate your customer interactions, we are using this Salesforce CRM application. So by using the CRM application, we can automate all our sales processes, service processes, marketing processes. We can able to automate with the help of the Salesforce CRM. So as part of your business, what are the marketing processes, sales processes, service processes which you are following inside the organization, all the processes we can able to automate with the help of this Salesforce CRM applications. But in some cases, I want to customize some functionalities. I want to customize. By using some declarative features, we can able to configure. By using some declarative features, we can able to configure that functionalities whatever you want. That can be done with the help of mouse pointers. But in some cases, some features are available which are not customizable, which are not possible through mouse pointers here. Whenever we are implementing some features as part of my Salesforce CRM application, as part of this Salesforce CRM, we can create our own custom applications also. Like as we can create our own applications, we can add some objects, we can add some fields, we can do so many operations. But upon doing those operations through configuration, by using the admin features, by using the declarative features, by using some mouse pointers, there are some limitations. There are some limitations are there upon performing the declarative customizations. What are those limitations here? What are those limitations? Upon implementing the functionalities by using some mouse pointers, we have some limitations are available. What are the limitations here? Can you give me some limitations which we have identified as of now inside your Salesforce admin features or configuration features? Can you give me some one or two examples? Or this is the limitation that we have, which is not possible through mouse pointers. We have to go with development like that. Any features?
Like recently, we cannot in reports we cannot do the dynamic changes.
Okay. Right.
Visualization.
Okay.
For master detail relationship, if more than two they require, we can go through this method.
Okay. Right.
Report sharing.
Okay.
And assessing historical data.
Okay. Accessing historical data can be done through the field history tracking. There is a ready-made feature. You know how to implement the field history tracking.
Yes.
All these things you know that. Any more limitations? Correct.
Cross-object reporting.
Cross-object. What is the limitation?
Like when we are working with the like a junction object.
No, cross-objects. Tell me.
Cross-object means after creating it, if we are extracting any report and all. Cross-object reporting limitation. I mean to say.
Cross-objects. Whenever we are having that cross-object upon updating the fields, okay, we can go with from childhood to parent only. Okay.
Yes. That's reporting. It's reporting. I mean to say.
Okay, reporting also.
Cross-object reporting limitation.
Okay. Any more?
Workflow limitations on a particular object.
Okay, right. Now, let me explain here. So whenever we are going to be implementing the features by using mouse pointers, there are some limitations we have identified. Since almost 2 months, we have discussed so many features of Salesforce, but we haven't written any code. We haven't used any programming languages to write the code. Everything we have implemented just by using some mouse clicks. Declaratively. Declarative means what? Without coding. Okay, without coding. Declarative means without coding. Just the terminology. So now we have implemented so many features by using declarative functionalities without writing any code. Just by using some mouse clicks, we have used a click on next button like that. But we have identified some limitations. Let me explain. Now, for example, this is my organization. For example, I'm having my organization. I'm going to be creating a position record. So click on this positions tab. Click on the new button. We can enter the data inside these fields. Click on save button. It will be creating a new record. But in this case here, I have arranged the fields in 2 columns. The fields has been arranged in 2 columns here in each and every section. But my client said that not only arranging the fields in 2 columns, I want to arrange the fields in 3 columns. Here, this is 1 column. Here, I want to place some fields. In the second column, I want to place some fields. In the third column, I want to place some more fields. That means not only arranging the fields in 2 columns, I want to arrange the fields in 3 columns. I want to arrange the fields in 4 columns, 5 columns, 10 columns, and how? Is it possible through page layout customization? You know the concept of page layout customization. By using page layout customization, in how many columns we can arrange the fields inside a section, either in one column or maximum 2 columns. Like, let me show you here. So when you go to this force.com quick access menu and click on this edit layout, let's see in how many columns we can arrange the fields. Now let's see. When you go to this fields, it is arranging that. When you go to that section here, any section, it is asking you to arrange the fields only in 2 columns, maximum 2 columns. Either in 1 column we can arrange the fields or maximum 2 columns. But my requirement is, my client asked me arrange the fields in 4 columns, 3 columns, 10 columns, 20 columns. How? Is it possible through configuration mouse pointers? No. Then what we can do? We can go with that force.com platform. What are the things are not possible through configuration, through mouse pointers, those features we can implement by using development. Okay, now by using force.com platform. So in this case, we have to go with a feature called as force.com platform, which has been given by Salesforce as part of this PaaS, nothing but force.com platform. This is the first limitation. What is the first limitation over here? So now we can't customize. We can't arrange the field. Simply we can say arrange the fields in more than 2 columns inside a section. This is the first limitation here. We can't arrange the fields in more than 2 columns inside a section, because here now standard page layout customization will allows you to arrange the fields in either 1 column or maximum in 2 columns, not more than that. That is the limitation. That is the first limitation. Next, the second one. So assume that this is the page layout that we have, which has been given by Salesforce. Now my client asked me to change this background color. He said that, dear developer, this background color is not looking like good for me. This color is not good. I want this color. For the section, I want this color. Font should be with this font. The text should be in this color. This should be with a different style. So that means what my client asked me to do some makeup. My client asked me to do some makeup for my user interface so that it will look like attractive. Then what we can do? In this case, so whatever the background colors, text colors, font, size, styles are available on the standard functionalities of the standard page layout, we can't customize this. That means we can't change this background color. We can't change this text color. We can't change the font, style, size of this content over. This is fixed. This is fixed. We can't change it here. But my client is enforcing me, please change. How can we do that? For that one here, we have to design the user interface by using that force.com platform. What are the user interface my customer is expecting? What are the colors he is expecting? What are the font? What are the style? What are the size they want? Based on that, we can able to apply our own custom styling. We can apply our own custom styling also over there. Now, so now here in this case, what are the font, what are the style, what are the size, and what are the background colors and text colors are available by default, we can't customize, we can't change it, that will be fixed. So by using this force.com platform, we can do our own colors. We can apply our own colors. We can apply our own style, our own font, our own size, whatever we want, we can apply. That facility is available. So in this case, what are the standard page layout, the colors and the styles and the font is available, we can't change it. That will be fixed, which can't be customizable through mouse pointers. This is the second limitation here. Now, we can't change the color, size, font, style of the standard page layouts. Standard page layouts. This is the second limitation. Next, the third one. Suppose, for example, here assume that I have entered some data. For example, I'm creating the hiring manager record. Click on new button. I'm creating a hiring manager record. Like with the name Rakesh Sharma. Contact number, I'm giving some value. Location from Hyderabad. Email ID rakesh@some gmail.com. I'm entering some data here. Click on this save button. My record will be created successfully. My record has been stored. So I have created one new record with the name Rakesh Sharma, which is having some details inside this. Now, I'm creating one more record here. Click on new button with the same name Rakesh Sharma. I'm giving the same phone number. I'm giving the location as some Delhi. Email ID rsharma@some gmail.com. So when you click on save button, what will happen? Will the record will save or not? Yes. Even though I'm giving the same details again and again and again, it will be saving my record blindly. It won't verify with this name Rakesh Sharma, do we have a record is exist or not? It won't cross check that. Because whatever the standard save button is available, upon click on this save button, it will be saving the record blindly inside the object without verifying do we have any duplicate record with this name Rakesh Sharma or not. But my requirement is upon click on the save button, I don't want to save the record blindly. I want to verify here. So with this name, with this contact number already, do we have a record is exist inside my table or not? I want to cross check that because I want to maintain the uniqueness of that the hiring manager records based on what? Based on the name and the contact number combination. That means with the same name, with the same contact number, we should not have two records inside my table. I want to maintain the uniqueness of the records, but in this case, because Salesforce won't provide this kind of ready-made functionalities.
Sir,
Through configuration.
Sir, but IDs are different now.
IDs is different, but with the same name, I don't want to have those two records here.
Sir, duplicacy rule we can use, right?
Sorry?
Duplicacy rule.
Duplication rule we can use, but in this case, complex functionalities will not be possible here.
Okay.
Okay, only some specific columns it will support, not all. Okay, so in this case, what are the complex functionalities you would like to use for the duplication elimination mechanism? Like that is called as the deduplication mechanism. Deduplication means what? Duplication elimination mechanism. That feature is not available inbuilt. The duplication elimination mechanism is not available inbuilt. When you click on save button, blindly it will be saving the record as it is, even though the hiring manager name may be same. It will be saving that record as it is over here, but it won't. It is not verifying the duplications. This is the third problem. The third problem is redundancy. That means duplication. Duplication of records will be acceptable over here. So in this case, now we don't have the deduplication mechanism. We don't have the deduplication mechanism in place. This is the third problem, third limitation. And the fourth limitation here. And the fourth limitation. Now, so for example here, assume that my client said that he asked me to design a user interface like this. He asked me to design the user interface like this. I'm having the tab bar on my tabs. I'm having the tabs on my tab bar. So like home tab, accounts tab, contacts tab, opportunities, cases, like that. So many tabs are there on my tab bar. So I would like to have a tab, okay, with the names and search records. Upon click on this particular tab, it has to provide a user interface to me. In this user interface, I would like to specify the search functionality here. I would like to specify the search functionality, and at the bottom of this particular user interface, I would like to have the enhanced list to be controlled. Generally, enhanced list to be control will be visible where? On the top of the page. On the top of the home page, you will be having enhanced list to be controlled. Like for example, let me show you practically. Now, upon click on this any of the object tab, on the top you will be having enhanced list to be controlled. This is the enhanced list to be controlled. You know that. When I click on contacts also, on the top of this user interface, we are having this enhanced list to be controlled. So now when I click on this customer object also, it is having that enhanced list to be control on the top. But my client said that here, whatever the enhanced list to be control is available here, this enhanced list to be control, I want to move it to downside here, nothing but at the bottom of the page, not at the starting. Not at the top, I want to represent, I want to display at the bottom of the page. Then what we can do? Can we do it here? No. Because what are the standard page layout, standard home page is available, standard home page we can't customize. We can't customize the standard home page which has been given by Salesforce by default. That is fixed user interface which we can't customize. What are the standard home page is available, that is fixed one which we can't customize over. That is a limitation given by Salesforce. So, but my client is expecting like this. Upon click on this tab, it has to provide one user interface. So at that time, we have to place the search functionality, but at the bottom, I want to place that enhanced list to be control. But this kind of user interface has been given by Salesforce by default to you? No. Then what we need to do, we have to create this user interface. How? By using Force.com platform. By using Force.com platform, we have to design this kind of user interface according to the customer requirement, and we have to redirect here. That facility is available. So in this case, we have to go with that Force.com platform. By using Force.com platform, we can able to implement these functionalities as well. Now, the limitation, the fourth limitation is we can't customize the tab homepage. Tab homepage given by Salesforce by default. Given by Salesforce. This is the fourth limitation. Next. The fifth limitation here. Now, so now the next one is the fifth limitation. Suppose, for example, let's take the workflow rules concept. Workflow rules. By using workflow rule, we are able to send the email notifications to the people. Okay, we are able to send the email notifications to the people. Upon sending the email notification to the people, I want to send attachments also. I want to send attachments. Like for example, come to a scenario. Assume that we have a bank. We have a banking organization. For that banking organization, they're having so many customers. Like here we are having that Ravi is one customer. And then Nagarjuna is another customer. And the Manideep is another customer. And then Archana is another customer. Rumana is another customer. These are all other customers here. We have so many customers. So now these people are utilizing these banking services. Okay, these people are utilizing the banking services. Assume that they're all are the customers of ICICI Bank. They're all are the customers of ICICI Bank. They're having the ICICI Bank accounts and they're utilizing this ICICI Bank account to perform their own transactions. So by using this ICICI Bank account, Ravi is doing his own transactions. With the help of this Nagarjuna's account, she is doing his own transaction. Manideep is doing his own transaction. Archana is doing her own transactions. Romana is doing her own transactions. That means everybody is doing their own transactions here. Now, as part of this bank policy, every month end, once the month is over, then the bank is going to be sending, the bank statement here. Nothing but monthly statement to each and every customers. They're sending that monthly statements over here. Nothing but bank statement. Every month it will be generating the monthly statement that will be sending to that respective customer here. So now here in this case, now tell me, it is sending that email notification or not? Yes. Like as a dear customer, your account number is ending with some so and so 1234. So this is the bank statement for the month of period of the time, like as some first half, July to the 31st of July. In the last 1 month, whatever the transaction that you have done, these are the list of transaction. This is the closing balance inside your account. So now it is sending one bank statement to this Ravi's email ID, one bank statement to the Nagarjuna's email ID, Manideep's email ID will be receiving the bank statement, Archana will be receiving her own statement, and the Romana will be receiving her own statement. That means everybody will be receiving their own bank statement in the form of attachments. Now tell me, through workflow rules, can we able to add some attachments over here? No. We can't add different attachment through workflow rules. Because everybody is having their own transaction. Everybody will be having their own the bank statement. This is not same to all. This is different from customer to customer. In this case, now here in this case, how do we know? How can we send this bank statement to each and every customer's email ID? So at that time here, we can go with that Force.com platform. That means whenever if you want to send the email notifications, we can't attach any attachments. We can't add any attachments upon sending the email notification to the customers through workflow rule. Through workflow rule, whenever you are sending any email notifications, then we can't add any attachments over there. There is a limitation here as part of workflow rules. Through workflow rules, we can't add any attachments to be get sent to the customer, along with the email. Along with the email notifications, we can't add any attachments. This is the limitation. Next, the 6th thing. So now by using this workflow rule, we can able to do the field updates. How many fields we can update? You know that. Because by using a single workflow rule, we can add maximum of 40 immediate actions. Inside a single workflow rule, we can add maximum of 40 immediate actions, not more than that. That is a limitation. But I want to add 50 actions. Is it possible? No. Then in this case, what we can do, not only updating one field, not only updating 2 fields, not only updating 40 fields, I want to update 100 fields. I want to update 70 fields. I want to update 500 fields. Then how? In this case, we can able to go with that Force.com platform. That means here, we can't update more than 40 fields through workflow rules. We can't update more than 40 fields through workflow rule. That is a limitation here. Now, upon performing the cross-object field updates through workflow rule, there is a limitation. What is the limitation over there for cross-object field updates? Upon updating the field by using cross-object field updates, we can update the fields from child to parent. That means by creating the workflow rule on the child, we can able to update the field in the parent object also. But the condition is, the precondition is, both the objects should be associated with master data associations. Both the objects should be associated with master data association. If the objects are associated with lookup, workflow field update will not support. If you want to update the field from parent to child, then workflow field update will not support. workflow field update will not be supporting over there. But of course, this problem we can solve through process builder that already we have discussed. Okay, but previously that problem we are solving through host.com platform only. Okay, now, so now here, so we can't perform the cross object field updates in lookup relationships. And then eighth one. Now tell me, can we achieve the roll-up summary functionality in the lookup association? No, that is also expecting master detail here. But I want roll-up summary functionality on lookup association objects. How can we do that? By using Force.com platform. We can implement the custom roll-up summary functionalities. Custom roll-up summary is between lookup relationships. Like that, here we have so many functionalities are available, so many limitations are available, which cannot be possible through configuration. Because this is a common question in every interview here. So now why should we go for Force.com platform? Because Salesforce has given plenty of configuration features, then why should we go for development part? Because you can explain them. These are some limitations are available. You no need to list out all of them, just you can list out some 2 to 3. At least we can convey them, but these are the limitations are available as part of declarative features, as part of configuration, which cannot be possible through mouse pointers. So we need to go with development. So that here, whenever you are going for any concept, first of all, you have to understand, you have to know, you have to start from why. Why this concept here? Why should we go for this? Because here we are having so many ready-made things are there. So, but in that one, we have some limitations also. So to overcome these limitations, we are going to be using the feature called as Force.com platform. So what do you mean by Force.com? Force.com is nothing but a cloud platform. Force.com is nothing but a cloud platform which has been given by Salesforce in order to customize the application functionalities. Cloud platform to be used to customize the application functionalities. In order to customize the application functionalities, we are using this Force.com platform. So then what we can do with the help of this Force.com platform, whatever the things are not possible through configuration, whatever the things are not possible, whatever the limitations are available inside this, the mouse pointers options, everything we can able to achieve, everything we can able to implement through Force.com platform. So by using this Force.com platform, we can implement all the functionalities which are not possible through configurations. So as part of declarative features, whatever the limitations are available, all the limitations we can overcome with the help of this Force.com platform. That facility is available here. Now, so now here in this case, when coming to the Force.com, Force.com is a cloud platform offered by Salesforce, okay, which can be used to customize the application functionalities. Then what we can do as part of this Force.com platform, so by using this Force.com platform, we can perform 4 operations. First one, what we can do, we can customize the existing functionalities, nothing but existing applications. So whatever the features are available inside your existing applications, those features we can able to customize. We can customize the existing application functionalities. And then second one, we can leverage or we can extend the application functionalities. Application features by adding the additional enhancements. Additional enhancements. That means what? Whatever the ready-made features are available, whatever the features has been given by Salesforce as part of sales application, service application, marketing applications, those features we can able to leverage. Leveraging means what? Extending, adding some more additional features. So that here, whatever the ready-made features given by the Salesforce as part of this is sales application, service application, the marketing application, if those features are not sufficient, we can leverage, we can add some more additional enhancements also with the help of this Salesforce.com platform. So existing applications we are customizing and existing application we are leveraging. That means we are adding some more additional enhancements. Now we can raise the question, sir, not only adding the additional enhancements for the existing one, can we develop our own custom applications? Yes. We can develop any kind of application, banking, finance, insurance, healthcare, manufacturing, consulting, construction, everything we can develop. So by using this Salesforce.com platform, we can develop the custom applications. We can develop the custom applications like banking, finance, insurance, healthcare, pharmaceutical, manufacturing, consulting, construction. Like that, whatever the application that you want, any kind of applications we can build. So by using this Salesforce.com platform, we can develop our own custom applications also according to the application requirement, according to the business requirement. Now, the next one. The next one is, once application development has been done, suppose if you want to integrate this application with any of the external system, if you want to integrate with this application with any external systems like with the banking application, with the financial application, with the SAP application, with some CBL application, then how can we do that? For that one, we are having the integration facilities also. We are having the integration facilities also. So as part of this Salesforce.com platform, we have integration features through which we can able to integrate your Salesforce application with any external systems also. We can integrate Salesforce application with any external system. We can integrate the Salesforce application with any external systems also. So that whatever the limitations are available inside this declarative, we can able to achieve all the things with the help of this Salesforce.com platform. Okay, now. So now by using this Salesforce.com platform, we can customize the existing application features. We can add some more additional enhancements. We can develop your own custom application from the scratch, from the beginning. And then we can integrate that applications with some external systems also, so that we can able to perform all the operations. We can perform all these operations with the help of this Salesforce.com platform. That facility is available here now. So now here in this case, whenever we are customizing the application features in Salesforce, we have two types of customizations are available. Okay, we have two types of customizations. Okay, in Salesforce, we have two types of customizations. First one is declarative customizations. Second one is programmatic customizations. First one is declarative customizations. Second one is programmatic customizations. These are the two types of customizations are available in Salesforce: declarative, programmatic. What do you mean by declarative? Declarative in the sense by using mouse pointers. Nothing but simply this is called as without coding, and this is nothing but with the coding. Without coding and then with coding. Simple concept. So declarative means what? Just by using some mouse clicks, we can able to customize the application functionalities. Okay. Just by using the mouse pointers, we can able to customize the application functionalities that is called as declarative customization. That means till now, since the last 2 months, whatever the customizations we have done, these are purely comes under declarative. Now tell me, since the last 2 months, have you written any line of code? Have you learned any programming languages? Have you written any business logic by our own? No. Everything we have configured through mouse pointers only. So that what are the customizations we have done as of now, those are called as a declarative, nothing but just by using mouse clicks. So in this case, when you go to this declarative customizations, it is having some benefits. It is having some benefits. First one, what is the benefit here? Now in this case, the people who are working on this declarative customizations, they don't need any technical skills. That means those people need not be aware of any programming knowledge. They don't need any programming languages, because here we are not writing any code. We don't want any code. We don't write any business logic. Then what is the need of programming? So they don't need any technical skills here. So no need to have the technical skills. No need to have the technical skills. This is the first benefit here. Second one. Now tell me, as of now, whenever you are doing any customizations, do we feel any difficulty over there? No, right? Everything is simple. Just the mouse pointers. Every option is available there itself. But we have to know which option we need to use. What is the navigation we have to follow? We should be aware of those things. So that's it. Nothing else. So in this case here, what are the declarative customizations are available? So now those declarative customizations are very easy to implement here. These are easy to implement. Easy to implement. These are very easy to implement. Now tell me, everything we are going to be implementing through mouse pointers over here. Nothing but everything can be implemented through mouse pointers. Each feature will be implemented by using mouse clicks. All the features will be getting implemented with the help of mouse clicks over here. So by using mouse pointers only, we are able to implement. It may be drag and drop, it may be navigation also, like as next, like that. We are implementing these features. Now tell me, whenever we are implementing all these functionalities by using mouse pointers, now tell me, will it take more time or will it take less time? It will be taking very less time, because we are not writing any code. We are not using any business logic, so that it is taking very less time here. Nothing but it will be taking very less time to you. Now it will save the time here. It will save the time. Now suppose, for example, if it is taking less time, then what about the budget over here? Budget also will be less, so that here it is saving the budget. It saves the budget, because customer is always expecting, the client is always trying to save the money. Boss, please try to develop the application fastly. I want the application in 3 months, because here they can save the money, they can save the budget. For that one here, they are going to be preferring to go with the declarative, so that declarative customizations are very easy to implement here. So these are having some benefits, like as no need to have any technical skills. The people who are working on that, they don't need to have any technical skills. Even though he is a business person, even though he is a like as a MBA person, if he knows the navigation, then he can implement directly without having any technical skills, without writing any code. Even a single line of code also we don't need to write. And these are very easy to implement, and these features we can able to implement just by using some mouse clicks. No need to write any code. Everything will be possible through mouse clicks only. So because of that, it will be reducing the time. It is going to be reducing the budget also, so that we can save the budget. These are the benefits of declarative customizations. But of course, they're having some limitation. We have identified some limitations over here as part of this declarative features. Okay, now. So in this case, what are the limitations we have identified as part of declarative customizations? Those we can overcome with the help of programmatic customizations. With the help of programmatic customizations, which can be done with the help of force.com platform. Salesforce.com platform. By using this programmatic customization, what are the benefits are available here? The benefits is we can implement complex functionalities. We can implement complex functionalities. We can implement the complex functionalities whatever the customer is expecting. We can design the customized user interfaces also. Customize the user interfaces with attractive look and feel. We can design the customize the user interfaces with attractive look and feel. So whatever the complex business logic is required, all these things we can able to implement. And we can design the customize the user interfaces. Okay, according to the customer requirement, whatever the user interfaces are required, everything we can able to implement with attractive look and feel also, with our own colors, with our own background style, with our own font, style, size, color, everything we can able to apply on our user interface. That benefit is available as part of these programmatic customizations. So that by using this programmatic customizations, we can able to build the complex functionalities and the complex business logics also here. We can implement the complex business logics based on the application requirement. Based on the application requirement, we can implement the complex business logics also. That facility is available over here. These are few benefits are available as part of programmatic customization. Then how can we implement this programmatic customization? By using the two programming languages. So as part of this Salesforce.com platform, it is providing how many programming languages? Two programming languages. So as part of this Salesforce.com platform, we are having two programming languages are available. We have two programming languages. We have two programming languages. First one is Apex programming. Second one is Visual Force programming. First one is Apex programming. Second one is Visual Force programming. So what is the use of this Apex programming? Apex programming is used to implement the custom business logic. This is used to implement the custom business logic. In order to implement the custom business logic, we are using this Apex programming language. And then, so now, if you want to design the customized user interfaces according to your application requirement, what are the user interfaces that you want? What are the screens that you want? If you want to design, then we can go with that Visual Force programming. So by using this Visual Force programming, we can able to build our own customized user interfaces also. That means we can design attractive and the dynamic user interfaces. So that's what here, when coming to the Visual Force programming, this is not basically the programming, this is called as a web development framework. This is called as web development framework, which is allowing us to utilize multiple programming languages code to design the user interface with attractive look and feel, with a rich look and feel, we can able to design the user interfaces. Because user interface should be look like attractive always. If the user interface is looking like attractive, then only the people will show interest to utilize my application. Then only the people will show interest to access my application from there onwards, so that we can capture more customers, we can generate more revenue, we can get more profit out of it. For that reason here, user interface is very, very important, always. Functionality will be next. Only user interfaces look like attractive always. That's what here we can do that makeup. Okay, we can do that makeup for my user interface with the help of this Visual Force program. So Visual Force is a web development framework. Web development framework to be used to design the attractive and dynamic user interfaces. Dynamic user interfaces with rich looking field. So for that reason here, we are using this Force.com platform. So what are the limitations we have identified as part of our configuration features till now? All those limitations we can overcome with the help of this Force.com platform, which will becomes under programmatic customizations. Okay, so the configuration is comes under declarative customizations, and the Force.com platform is comes under programmatic customization. So by using these programmatic customizations, we can develop complex functionalities also. We can design the attractive user interfaces also. We can design the required from business logics as part of your application requirements also. Custom business logics also we can implement according to the customer requirement here, because project to project, client to client, application to application, functionality will be keep on changing. So all the things may not be possible through mouse pointers. So we need to go with some development. We have to go beyond that. In order to go beyond those limitations given by declarative, we have to use programmatic customizations, which can be done with the help of Force.com platform. As part of this Force.com platform, we are going to be discussing about two programming languages, Apex programming and the Visual Force programming. Then what exactly the Apex programming language, what exactly Visual Force programming, we'll see from tomorrow onwards. Tomorrow onwards, we are going to be discussing about the concept of Apex programming. Apex programming. We'll see what exactly the Apex programming, what is the use, what we can do with the help of this Apex programming language, what are the various principles are available as part of Apex programming language, and then what is the application execution life cycle, the thing about how an Apex program will execute internally, everything we'll see one by one. So the people no need to have any technical skills. The people no need to be from technical background, no need to be from the computer background. Anybody can learn. Every functionality we'll discuss in the class itself. Each and every fundamental basic, from the fundamental basic to advanced level, along with some assignments, along with some real-time practical use cases, I will give you in the class itself. No need to worry about the programming. Programming is very, very simple, very easy. Okay, so from tomorrow onwards, we are starting this Apex programming language. Today we have discussed about the overview of Force.com. Why should we go for Force.com, even though we have so many configuration features, and then we have so many limitations are there inside this configuration. To overcome that limitations, we are using this Force.com platform. As part of Force.com platform, we have Apex and Visual Force. Tomorrow we'll see what exactly the Apex programming, and from there we'll discuss about that each and every fundamental basic to advanced level concepts of Apex programming one by one. Okay.
Feroz,